This is a quick video on the new DeLonghi espresso machine. I have it sort of set up here. I want to go through just a couple of features that may be not obvious. I was really intimidated by this when I first got it because the box was huge, but the size of it isn't actually that big. If you look at the width of my hand, it's not that wide, and it fits on the counter. I don't have it placed where I'm going to keep it, but it fits on the counter pretty well. I've made a couple of cups. It did recommend that you make a few before you get it set the way you want. Here are some of the features I really like. There's a little computer at the top, and there's some items here so you can tell it how many people are going to be using the machine when it first sets up. And so I have it set to 2 people, and then you can go through and then select which cups of coffee that you like to make. So I like the Americano, and this is how it makes my Americano. I already have my settings set. I'll show you in a minute how I set that. So when it makes, you can hear it. Place this under here. I'm not 100% sure on all the parts yet because I'm terrible at reading the books, but there's a nice little video screen at the top that walks you through every step on the setup. So as you see, I set my Americano at a large size with it extra dark. So it's going to go through now and make the espresso part of it and then add the water. And this is a cup that's about a 4-ounce cup, so I want a little bit more full. And I set it to a lower temperature so that it would brew slower and lower. And then it adds, and it kind of froths a little bit because of the way that it falls in, which looks quite nice. And because I set it to a larger size and a slower brew, it took a little longer. This other cup that you saw sitting here, I had it on something different, a different cup entirely. So let me take a sip of this. That's just the way I like it. Oh man, that's good. All right, so what I have here is, this is the hopper. I put the Starbucks beans in it, the whole beans, because that's what I had in the cabinet. And then whenever I brewed my first cup, I didn't know about all of these settings. So then I went through it and played with it a little bit. So if you want to adjust any of these settings, let's say that I want to adjust the size of my Americano. Right now I had that one set on a medium size. So let's say I wanted to change that to make it a large size or extra large size for myself. I'll set it to large. I have it on intensity 3 right now. I like mine stronger. This one I just made was really good though, so I might switch it back to 3. So I have my settings the way I like them, and then you click the little X here. It's not super clear. You click this, and then it says, do you want to save only for this moment? And then you can say yes. And so then now that's for my husband. That was my husband's setting. So you can choose the people that you are adding to, and if I wanted to add another family member or a guest, I could do that. So you can customize based on who you are and what you're making. So I chose myself, and then I can choose my Americano, and so then I have it set the way I like it. So each one of these is super different. You can set each one the way you like it. I love a flat white. I have mine set right now at the medium setting. It's a little bit small for me, so I like it this way, but I always like my intensity higher. So then I want to save that. Save it for now. I don't want to brew it right now. I just want to save it. So these are my settings. Also, if you looked at this, there's a setting right here. This is for making a to-go cup. So you can put your personal mug or your item in there. You can click next, and then tells what size that you want. Tells what size it wants you to use, an 8-ounce size. And then I'm going to cancel that because I don't want to do that right now. So this is pretty nice to personalize it. And then really when you want to make your coffee, you just select yourself, and then you select the one you want to make. My most commonly used one would be the Americano. That's the one I drink the most. and then tap it and it makes the coffee. That's pretty much it. I had no problems with it. I know other people had problems getting this tray out. I'm not really sure why, but there was some hidden tape on some of this, and I had to scrub the tape off here. So with a little stainless steel scrubber to get it off the stainless steel. So maybe that's a problem. I'm not sure, but I didn't get a bad one. Mine's great. I haven't figured this out. I'm not a coffee connoisseur. I just like good coffee. This is where the water rinses out. So you can see this is nothing. This is not the coffee. Coffee comes out of here. You can raise this up if you have a taller cup, which is super nice. And then you can lower it if you have one of the smaller cups. Now I don't have one of the smaller cups. I have what I'd call a mid-sized cup right there. So that's it. There's lots more features that I haven't even explored yet, but I really like this. The water tank is not so wide that it takes up a lot of room. My old coffee maker, it took up a lot more room. It stood out a lot wider. This one is way better. It's tall, so it is going to have to go under a counter. This one is underneath a counter that's quite tall above it, so it has no problem at all lifting. And then you can look here. This is where you can put all of your, this little filter here was in this container. So there's a couple of other things in here. I'm terrible at reading the book, so I haven't finished reading it yet. I'll go through it now that I've made a couple of cups of coffee. I made, let's see, what am I on? I'm about a half dozen cups now throughout the last day or so that I wanted to explore it before I gave you some quick tips on it. Others are probably going to have more information than I just gave you, but these are the features that I like and that I noted right away that makes an excellent cup of coffee just by selecting the settings that match your desires. So there you go. That's my review. I absolutely love it.
Hey guys, I want to do a video review of this amazing coffee machine by DeLonghi. I feel like for the price and the value that it's worth, it's more important to go ahead and show people how amazing this is versus just uploading a couple of images. So this is a fully automatic espresso machine with an automatic froth maker right there. It's got the built-in water right there and the built-in bean hopper with an adjustable grind settings. However, it does have an automatic grind adapter as well, so you can set it to like coffee or espresso between the two different bean hoppers. So this is my coffee bean hopper and this is my espresso bean hopper. They do come with a different lid colors, so I can differentiate between which is which. And when you use the adapt bean technology for the grind settings, you can actually see right here, I can switch it between coffee and espresso. So there's coffee and there's espresso right there, which is amazing. Again, fully automatic, touch screen. You can choose between coffee and milk, or you can just keep everything on the screen right here. As you can see, the other amazing thing about this is that you can set it between different profiles. This is my profile. And then over here, you press the profile button and it will be another person's profile. So again, different profiles. And this is mine. And then all the different drinks are in here. Coffee, latte, espresso, cappuccino, espresso macchiato, long, flat white, American, latte macchiato, Americano, lungo, 2 times espresso shots. And then here's iced coffee, cappuccino mix, iced espresso, cortado, hot milk, and hot water. So you can even make tea out of this or just get like a hot chocolate or something. So again, fully automatic espresso machine, amazing. I will go ahead and show you how I make a drink. I'm going to go ahead and switch on my bean hopper to espresso though. So it tells me right there, hey, what do you want to do? Because you're switching bean hoppers. I am going to go ahead and skip this part, let it go, and then I'm going to go ahead and switch this out to espresso. Very easy. Everything is very self-explanatory on here. And I'll show you how it makes a drink. So it's telling me right there, hey, you just attached espresso, so you should put the grinder position in 3 because that's my bean adaptive technology. I'm going to go ahead and slide this over to 3 for espresso. It basically does all the thinking for you. It's like coffee for dummies. Let me go ahead and make a cortado, which I like. And I can change up and customize the intensity and the size. I'll go ahead and make a large cortado, keep the intensity where it's at, but I want an extra shot. So perfectly customizable. Let me go ahead and brew. And it even gives me, hey, I'm going to give you an extra shot. Make sure your mug is big enough. Again, coffee for dummies here, folks. Okay, and then it's also saying, hey, for a perfect foam, you can use anything plant-based, regular milk at a refrigerator temperature. Well, I just pull this out of the refrigerator because it's super easy to just pull out. And here's the different froth levels, and it's going to tell me which froth level. Okay, go ahead and switch it to the plain. Okay, and now you can see it's brewing the coffee. It already grinded it. It pulls the water from here, and then it goes through the grind and through the brew. And then soon it's going to be pulling from the froth, the milk to froth it. Okay, so because I asked for an extra shot, it needs to grind some more coffee beans. So it's going to be 2 shots of espresso here. And now it's going to brew, so completely fresh. It'll grind each and every single shot before it brews it. So totally fresh. Okay, it's finished with my 2 shots. And now it's going to go ahead and give me my foam milk. Okay, and then it asks, hey, do you want to save these settings just for the moment, or you want to save them permanently? All right, guys, I hope that helped. Amazing coffee machine, fully automatic, espresso, coffee, all in one, totally worth the price, different bean hoppers with adjustable grind settings. Have a great day.
We are going to make a latte on the DeLonghi machine. I want to show you on the top here, there are different options that can be picked to make the beverage you want. And all you have to do is touch that cup and off you go. So we line up with the drink that we want. There's the latte.
Size medium, intensity medium.
Takes a little bit here, but it's preparing stuff. Here we go. It shows in the top that it's pouring it out. You can even see what's happening at any given time. Bear with me. So we're about to go into our next phase. Okay. Here comes the latte, the brewing. It's coming out now, as you can see, but look up here. It's showing that the latte is coming out now. You can see the brew pouring down. And then here it is, the reality of it coming down.
Pressed extra.
So hitting the extra, we get a little more in here. Okay, see that cup filling up nicely here, huh? And the place where the coffee comes out can be adjusted. As you can see, it was lifted up. Okay, lifting up some more. There we go. Look at that nice head on there. Okay.
Do this.
Okay.
Oops.
Oops.
It said enjoy your life.
All right, so I've got everything set up. So this is just a really quick demo of what it looks like. You've got profile, and you can choose add many, but let's just start with this. You can scroll through all different kinds of drinks. So let's just start with one, easy one. And if you press on it, you can choose the intensity. So I'll just bump it up, and I will tell it to brew, and here we go. And my milk is also set on just medium. You can save your favorite drinks and exactly how you like it brewed onto your profile. And there you go. Then after you're done, it'll just ask you to do a quick clean of the milk container. So you just switch it to clean, and it will clean the spout. Then it's done, and the container will, you can just take it out, remove it. Give me a second, let me just pull it out. It's hard to do with one hand, but you can just remove it and pop it in the fridge for the next time you want to use it. Super awesome.
All right, well, this is the DeLonghi Rivelia. It's an automatic coffee maker. This thing does everything, so I'll give you a long, detailed written review because you could go on for quite a while about this one. But just as an example, I've got it all set up. We got the bean hopper up here. You can literally just put, unground beans in there, bean grind level on the edge. Profile setup, you can set up whatever profiles you want. Milk drinks, coffee drinks. I've got milk loaded here. Coffee comes out there and the milk frother's there. I got my Fox mug all ready to receive it. So I'm just going to show you how easy this is to run. So we're going to do a cortado. And turn the milk carafe dial to your froth setting. We're going to make this rather frothy. So let's try it again here. Okay, tips on milk froth, that's fine. Okay. So it just ground the beans. That was quick. Now let's bring the coffee. That's going to come out here. There it goes. You can cancel this midway, obviously not going to, but you could. You can put extra coffee in. Then it's going to switch over in a second to, there goes the milk. So it's then going to froth the milk for me. Yeah, you can hear it. Some steam coming off up there too. Frothing your milk. There it goes. And we're done. Well, look at that. Your cortado is ready. This is my best one yet. Okay. There you have it. Done. Took like 1 minute. Fully automatic. It's awesome.
us here at Schwab. We have an opportunity with the tournament on Memorial Day weekend to honor the military, to recognize the brave men and women who fought for our freedom. And the tournament does generate about $15 million a year for local charities here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So it's a special week for us here at Schwab, and we couldn't be happier with the tournament.
It's a staggering number. Congratulations on what you're pouring back into the community here. And for the champion that takes in, there's going to be something very special this year.
Two fishing rods in back, and let's be practical, it's got an axe on top just in case. And 1992 was an important year in the company's history. A year in which we made mutual fund investing more accessible and more
President and CEO. Long-standing tournament on the PGA Tour. President
All